as here we go on a Thanksgiving night. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. A time for Mac Jones and his Patriot offense to take the field. Jones now in his second season since being selected 15th overall in 2021. Jones looking to throw it on the first play. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing Jones. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yards.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Nelson Aguilar. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away from evening this one up. Full connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was capped by the touchdown pass to Nelson Aguilar. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Vikings offense coming out for the first time, and in his 5th season leading this crew, coming off his 3rd career Pro Bowl nod, Kirk Cousins.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now, he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. He's got him in, complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Meanwhile, Cousins throws complete to his receiver, Thielen. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The Vikings at 9-1 on the year. They've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
And partner, to me, this is a team that no matter what the matchup, they're up for the fight. They are really suited for the postseason the way they're playing right now. And I would not want to face them come playoff time.
They run again on 1st down, Cook. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. To throw is Cousins. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Here's Cousins. Adam Thielen, back-to-back catches. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Cook. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. On 2nd and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone. Cousins. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Patriots have it.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Jones. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Jones. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. Looking to throw. Jones. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw. Jones. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Eric Kendricks in there to... Sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get him the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that. First down, here's the run with Cook. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's got this down to the 35. 64 yards for him. So far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long. Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the...
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Here's Jones, throwing to start the drive. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Jones. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one is incomplete. And once again, from all of us at EA Sports, happy Thanksgiving. Hope everybody's had a fantastic day on the couch, belt unbuckled, feet up. This, of course, the nightcap to a great day of football here on this Thanksgiving holiday 2022. First down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll look to throw again. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. On 2nd and 10. Jones. That's caught left side. Myers with it. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 40. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he's going to have a first down here as they're also into field goal range at the 28. Off the play fake. Jones. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. DJ Wadham got off his spot quickly and got to the quarterback.
He only gave them an instant to react. It was a classic case of if you blink, you missed him. Off of the line and to the quarterback in just a couple of seconds. Running back only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a ball.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now the pressure gets to him again. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, Cousins. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And the tackle going to be made right there. Five-yard line. And you see Dalvin Cook in the offense. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So,
well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Quick completion to Henry. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones over the middle. He's got Myers. A gain of 5. Good enough for the 1st down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Jones. Going deep here for Parker. And got his man. Complete. Touchdown. Devontae Parker. 65 yards. And the Patriots are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Folk. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Patriots 14. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Dalvin Cook taking the field for the Vikings' next possession. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play call.
On 2nd down, Cook. Fancy footwork at midfield. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. They run it again with Cook. And he'll work down inside the 45. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 180 yards yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard, stop short of the 35. Now it's the first involvement on the ground for the backup running back. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Second down, they go right back to Cook. Ball an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Up the middle, it's Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Cousins now. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. On for the extra point is Folk. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. They will look to flush the memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's Cook again. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs and here a loss of yardage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Throwing, Cousins. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So 3rd down, but you got to think they'd like to get closer, even in a dome with good kicking conditions for a possible field goal. Throwing is Cousins. Oh, no, he lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled? Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Cook up the gut. He will push his way down to about the 14. There to stop him, Juwan Bentley. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Handoff comes to Cook. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Cousins. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Smith. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Running for it. Here's Cook. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. They'll run for it with Cook. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming out.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. So now Jones and the Patriots down 28-21. A little over 20 seconds to go. They've got to travel the full 75 yards, and time is obviously a huge factor here. 1st and 10. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this defense, Charles, we know how good they are, but they've been beat a couple of times in this game. However, they got the latest laugh.
And how about the way they hung in there? Because you're exactly right. They're not used to being dented as they've been so far in this game. But what they just did there with that pick 6, that's the equivalent of what was happening to them. They're throwing touchdown passes against them. Okay, we'll take one back against you.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that